This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 F450 Super Duty regular cab. It's an F450. It's a two-wheel drive, 7.3 liter turbo diesel. Obviously, it's a dual rear wheel flatbed. It's an XL, which is a work truck, vinyl floor, crank windows. Does have air conditioning, power steering, AM/FM stereo, obviously tow package. Automatic, ABS, cruise control, tilt wheel, dual airbags, and dual rear wheels. Duh. It's right in front of us. It has 230,853 miles. Has more now because we've been driving it. Anyway, it was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Houston, Texas. When we get them here, we do an inspection. By the way, this is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. We did do some give it a Mako paint job. We changed both fenders. You'll see some before and after pictures. Basically, what we can tell from the Carfax is that it says it was in a minor accident on the right side, and that was several years ago. And I think they just kept driving it the way it was. You'll see in the pictures what it looked like before, where it needed a right fender and the side marker. But I just think they drove it for 4 or 5 years, and then it was stolen, and they never fixed it. It just says minor accident, and that's what it was. The driver fender had a little dent in it, and the fenders are so cheap that we just bought them both. Anyway, we do an inspection. This is what it looks like. And I write down my little cheat sheets over here. It says we did number 3 injector. It had a little bit of a scan in it where it said it might need one, so we did it. 2 batteries, both batteries, front pads and rotors. Both headlights are new. Passenger turn signal lamp is new. Let's see, what else? We had trying to keep the price down, we did have a bumper sitting around, so we put that on it, but it is a used bumper. What else? Let's see. We recovered the seat with cloth, so it's a nicer seat than factory. The driver door lock cylinder, they broke when they stole it, so the driver door lock cylinder is new. Both fenders that I said, it went to Mako and got a Mako paint job. It's a 1-stage white paint job. It's a work truck. I don't think anyone's going to care. And it got a new starter relay. It runs great. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what's going on here. Tell you what we know about it. I pretty much told you everything we know about it mechanically. We're going to go on a ride. Let me tread on that tire. That looks brand new. We did not do that. Somebody's done new shocks on it. New fender on this side. Headlight. Like I said, just look at the before pictures and you'll know what's going on here. It does have a block heater. Boom, right there. We replaced this side marker light and the headlight on that side. Boy, the front tires are like 99% tread. I'll show you what we know about it on paper, at least. Branded salvage. That was due to theft. It says here accident reported. So you scan through this thing. Blah, blah, blah. And you come to this. Accident reported. Involved in a sideswipe collision with another motor vehicle. Very minor right side damage reported. Airbags did not deploy. Likely never fixed what we fixed. So that happened, what you see in the pictures, and they never fixed it, and that was in 2010. And then it gets stolen, and there you go. That's what happened. They give them salvage titles when they're not really wrecked, because the lawyers for the insurance company, in this case AmeriSure Insurance Company, they don't want any more liability. So when we sell it to you, and you get in a wreck or kill yourself or run somebody over, whatever, they are out of the loop. Okay. If they give it a clear title, it implies some sort of guarantee. So we sell it to you and you kill yourself. They know Wheel Kinetics isn't gonna have millions of dollars, but they know that AmeriSure will. So they go after them instead. On a salvage title, that's their way of getting out of any responsibility, and it does work. And that's why they give them salvage titles when they need a fender and a headlight. We just did both fenders and headlights just to make it pretty, and it's not that expensive to do. man, doesn't need tires. It's got plenty of tires. It's got a 7.3 in it. It's got the first half of 03. They still made the 7.3, and it's got one. Tow package, tow hitch. Huh, interesting. These tires are different. So I would say they're the same brand of tires. They're probably 30% tread. If I were the owner of this truck, I would get matches for those two rears and replace those eventually. I mean, those are high enough tread to drive now, but I would just go get two new ones to match those rears and be a happy camper. All right, let me fire this guy up. I'm going to show you under the hood. $230,918 miles. Mako paint is down I-10 about 15 miles. It's been up and back there. We've driven it around a little bit more than that, making sure it's okay. I'm going to take the oil cap off to show you blow-by. Very light blow-by. That on a 1 to 10, that's almost a 0 for a 7.3 liter with 200,000 miles. Very little. There's your Ford stamp there. Stickers where they belong. Stickers where they belong. Like I said, new fender, new fender. Look at the picture on this fender. You'll see a dent like right here, kind of pushed in. These fenders are like 30 or 40 bucks. So that's why we did this fender. That fender is self-explanatory in the picture of why we replaced it. And the Mako paint job, we paid 800 bucks for it. So that's what you're getting for a paint job. I don't think anyone's gonna care. It's white and it's a work truck. We didn't fix any of this stuff. We're just trying to keep the price down. This seat was a ratty mess. So it's got a nice cloth seat instead of vinyl. There's your tilt wheel. All right. Now, we have a very tall mechanic here. So I gotta move my seat up about 3 or 4 feet. And I gotta find a seat belt here behind me. Let's see. There it is. All right. Seat belt in my hand. Jesus, I'm fighting like crazy with this phone in my hand. There. Ugh. All right. Let's see. Overdrive. Off and on. Radio. There you go. That would be the radio. Air conditioning. Definitely working fine. Blowing cold. All the settings work. Cruise control. Let's go for a ride. Go take some pictures too also. All right, this truck is on a salvage title. You cannot get plates or insurance on a salvage title. So if you come to Tucson to drive it home, we have to take it to motor vehicles to get what's called the level 3 inspection. The level 3 inspection, we will do that for you for $200. It's about 4 hours of our time, up to 10 hours of our time. They won't let us drop them off anymore and leave them. So they make us sit with it as long as it takes, and if they got real police work to do, we'll be sitting all day. That's why we have to charge now $200. 50 goes to the state for the inspection, and 150 goes to us to cover one of our employees sitting there all day, and that does happen. So it's $200 to restore the title, and it's a $250 dock fee, and then there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is say 2%, you pay 4%. If it was 5%, you pay 7%. All you have to do, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, is add 2% to your state tax, then add a $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title, and you'll know what you're paying. If If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want us to restore the title before it ships out, then just add $200. I strongly suggest you do that unless you're sure you can do it yourself with the salvage title we provide, the bill of sale, and the truck that shows up at your door, all right, when you have it shipped there. If you pay by wire and ship, like I said, just once we receive your wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We'll notarize it, sign it off, and you will get it in the mail. We'll even scan in the title to your online file so you can see it before it goes in the mail. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in. Everything is documented as much as we can so that you can see what's going on the whole way. The title, a copy of the title will be in the ad. You can click on that. I'm going to go take this thing for about 60 HD pictures. In those HD pictures, there'll be a little magnifying glass that will allow you to zoom in. Please click on that. If you see anything cosmetically, I don't know what you would see. It's a white truck, but if you see something, click on it and it'll zoom in. Watch the video. You saw the Carfax. There's no secrets here. We're trying to find the right person for the right vehicle. We do not have to sell it to the one person in a month who walks on our property and looks at it. There's no, it's not a fire sale here. All right. By the way, that was me closing the door because it wasn't closed all the way. What else? Deposit. That's my next spot. Deposit is $500. Once we receive your deposit, we will put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Okay? Please get your deposit. It's a 7.3. It's an 03 7.3. It'll be in demand because of that. Please make sure you get your money in, get your deposit in, mark your territory, or somebody else will. Okay? What else? Warranty. This truck has 230,000 miles on it, and it's many years old. It's 13 years old. It's way past miles and years for factory warranty. The guys at Ford gave it X amount of miles and X amount of years for a reason. The reason being, they did not know what would happen to it after a certain number of years or miles. If they didn't know when they built it, I doubt we know more than the people who built it. So what we're saying is, we don't know if it's going to need something tomorrow. We know today it's great. It's fantastic. Perfect? No, because there's no such thing as perfect. Used anything. Okay? People tell you they're perfect all the time, and then something breaks, and then it's not perfect. We don't BS like that. Okay? So you buy it, it breaks, go get it fixed. We're not sending checks. We're not paying for anything. We're not listening to bitching about 230,000 mile trucks. Okay? Watch the video. If you don't know anything about diesel, ask somebody. A lot of people know diesel. Diesel is a lot different from gas, okay? When they're right, and when they're wrong, they're really wrong, and they're really expensive, okay? So if you're not ready to take any risk, please don't buy this truck or anything from us, because we don't have anything that's perfect. We don't have anything that we can tell you that tomorrow it won't break, because we don't know. If we knew that, we would never buy bad vehicles, and unfortunately, I don't have that ability to avoid those, and I do, and then I got to eat it. All right? So there's some risk involved. If you don't want risk, go buy a brand new one, put a flatbed on it, pay $40, and you'll have some, warranty for a couple years. That is the truth. All right? And if you don't have a friend who has diesel, at least Google it, know what you're talking about, so that there's no surprises. Nobody likes surprises, right? Try to get out of here now. There we go. Now I'm really in the way. Anyway, that is about it. Thank you for your time.